homestead. Okay, life insurance up to $2,500, prepaid burial, car, okay, and it says vehicle. It doesn't give you an asset limit of, a car only worth up to $28,000. No, so if you have a Mini Cooper or a Rolls Royce, it's the same car. Okay, well, it's not the same car, but Medicaid is right? And household furnishings. That's what's protected from Medicaid. Okay, because a revocable trust does not give you that asset protection for Medicaid. Okay, so let's switch gears for a second. Now what's protected 5 years and 1 day from today from Medicaid? Well, we know the house is going to be protected, right? Because we're now talking about an asset protection trust. What about
Vacation, no.
the vacation home?
No.
You say no?
Everything, everything,
What about the boat? Protected?
everything,
No. Say that.
What about the savings?
everything.
Now we're talking about a revocable asset protection trust. Okay?
So that's just a different name of the trust?
It's a different type of trust. Remember how I talked about there's two different types of trusts? A revocable and an irrevocable?
So that's number 3.
No, that's number 2. Asset protection, asset preservation protection trust is an irrevocable trust.
Oh.
Okay, so as an irrevocable trust, it protects all of your assets from Medicaid, so you'll be eligible to apply for Medicaid. Does that make sense?
You have to wait
You
5
have a
years?
question?
No.
You're okay? Judy,
You have to wait
right?
5 years?
Judy, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, yes, you have to wait for 5 years. But you're in such good health today, okay, that you got the 5 years to wait. This is not the time, okay? It's kind of like Geico. You don't call Geico after you get into an accident on the side of the road asking how to sign up for insurance. Okay, that's a little too late, right, Summer? It's a little too late. It happens all the time in Miami. In Miami, it happens all the time. It's a little too late. You gotta do it beforehand. This is why we're stressing this pre-planning. Okay, Affinity is the only financial advisors that actually talk about pre-planning in order to get you eligible for Medicaid. And that's what this is all about. As 70% of you, or of us, okay, are going to need extended long-term care, LTCs. That's why we pre-plan. Okay? As a recap, the will still goes through probate. And why do I like probate?
You love it.
30,000.
Why is that role?
You make
You're going to
money.
Disney.
Because I'm going to Disney. Okay? That's why I like probate. Okay? I even give my clients a discount if they pay me in cash. No, I'm just kidding. But that's why I like probate. Okay? Because it pays for Disney. And believe me, the kids love it. And my kids absolutely love it. See? You can see the castle in the background. I am not lying. Okay? You can see Cinderella's castle in the background. Okay? This is taken from the Disney professional photographers. Okay? It's a beautiful picture. I love it. I love my kids.
They're $335 to go in now.
Oh, wow.
Not if you have an annual pass. Who does probate? Okay? So if you have a will, it is fantastic. All it does is tell the judge what your intentions are. Okay? A regular revocable trust, okay, avoids probate. Unfortunately, it does not set you up for the government benefits, okay, of Medicaid for long-term care. Okay? The asset protection, the irrevocable trust also avoids probate, but it sets you up for the Medicaid benefits. Does that make sense, Mike? Okay. Because I thought you look like you had a question.
No.
No? Okay, Raul.
What's the cost of?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. You know, God comes up to, I got a minute. God comes up to Adam in the Garden of Eden. And he says, how's it going? And Adam says, well, it's going okay, but I'm a little bored. God says, I'll make you a wonderful creature. Okay? It's called a woman. She'll cook for you and clean for you and do everything that you ever wanted for you. And Adam says, wow, wait a second. that sounds expensive, how much does it cost? And God says, oh, no, it's not much, just an arm and a leg. You know what Adam says? What do I get for just a rib? Okay.
So
It's a
how
flat
much
fee.
for just a rig?
It's a flat fee. It's $3,500, whether it's a revocable or irrevocable. It comes with all the advance directives and a will and everything else as a package, estate plan. It's
3,500? Any financial, it has to be cash, or if,
Well, if you want to pay me cash, it'll be $3,200.
is there any other way of doing it, just like extended pay, way of paying it or whatever?
Finance.
Yeah.
He wants to finance it.
Yes, we finance. It's called American Express, Visa, MasterCard.
So the answer is no.
We absolutely finance it, yes. But here's the interesting thing, and I really don't like to talk about the money aspect of it, but when you actually sign up with Affinity, it actually pays for itself. Because the way it works is that you're gonna get a check back from Affinity, not Infinity, not the car. Sorry, please. Not the car, Affinity. Okay, you're gonna get a check back, and that check back more than covers the cost of the estate plan.
Yeah, I just want to emphasize one thing. I know that cost is always a factor, but what we tell our clients is this. It's all about strategy and the plan first. Because whatever the cost may be, all right, it's so minute compared to what potentially can happen if you don't plan ahead. What we tell our clients is this. In fact, prior to you finishing your salary, we're going to be giving you out a survey to start checking to see how we did. Along with that will be an invitation if you so want to. Where our office is right down the street, not everybody's situation is the same. What I recommend is take advantage of a complimentary session with us. It's a continuation of the seminar, more specific to your situation, to see what government benefits you qualify for, or if you want to qualify for it, depending on your asset level, what is it going to take to do that? Now, the way that we work, we're very hands-off. We're very upfront on this is the plan. If you decide to go with this is the cost. You guys go home, you think about it. If it makes sense for you, then come back. Okay, but basically what I want to emphasize is it's all about the planning. Because remember when I initially said that effort, okay, effort on your part, education from us, and effort on your part gives you options down the road. Right, this is the way you'll be able to not put in a zero on the effort part. Because right now we've educated you, but now you should go a little bit deeper, specific to your situation. Don't worry about the cost part of it, because that's all upfront. And just like what Yanni stated, we have different programs. There's different strategies, different programs that we do that may allow you to actually get the plan set up for free. Doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. Okay, but that's really it. Hopefully, my part. Hopefully, I did a good job. I know Yanni always does. So, yeah. So, if you can, and for those people who decide that you're not ready, you don't want to come in, if you can just put your name under, we'll have you on record as having attended. But for the other ones, please don't put yourself in a situation. You want to have choices down the road. I really would encourage you to at least get an extension of the seminar to find out more specific to your situation, to see how you qualify for this, just in case you end up being a part of that 7%, because the majority of us in this room will. Okay?
Question.
Yes.
Your Miramar office is where the space grade union is?
Do you know where, like if 148th Avenue and Miramar Parkway, so it's literally one light east of I-75 on Miramar Parkway. It's called the
Just past the bridge, yeah?
Huntington. It's the Huntington building.
Okay.
Huntington. So basically, if you go from I-75, you go east, the very first light is 148th Avenue. We're right there, right in the corner. It's on the right hand side.
You're also in Weston, right?
Well, we had a
Have a
Western
satellite.
office,
Right.
but the issue with that is people couldn't find it.
Oh.
People could not find
Right,
it.
this was-
The navigation, Commerce Parkway. So we stopped seeing clients there because they couldn't find it. Everybody was calling us. The navigation's leading them to the hospital. And people were not making their appointments. So this location right here is, it's that far, so. All right, thank you very much, guys. I'll let you finish up.
So when you call, you see one of your, or you see somebody totally different.
No, no, it's not a bait and switch.